Financial instruments financed by the ERDF can help Member States meet current challenges in three ways. Firstly, by investing in economically sustainable firms to aid the transition out of the crisis. Secondly, by aiding the green transition, going to more energy efficient production processes, reducing costs of energy for consumers and businesses across Europe. And thirdly, financial instruments deliver the money on the ground faster.
The role of the EIB Group in supporting financial instruments in the current programming period is threefold. On the one hand, we can provide fund management capacity to help the managing authority in actually managing these financial instruments and deploying the money on the ground. As a second element, we can also provide additional firepower or additional funding from the EIB's balance sheet. And last but not least is EIB's advisory capacity to help managing authorities design and implement these financial instruments.
FI Campus is the biggest event for financial instruments, and all of my colleagues coming are saying they learn the most from these types of conferences, that you can exchange with the fellow peers and see the experiences of the other countries. It's better than regular educations when somebody is just quoting CPR. From this event, I expect the most to meet other colleagues from the other member states and see where they are at, how far along are they, maybe steal some ideas and exchange with our experiences.
I'm very optimistic that all this knowledge and experience that has been shared all these days here will provide fruitful results in the very near future. And I'm very glad to see that a lot of attention is being paid from the European Investment Bank and the European Commission into making this happen in really challenging and difficult times.
Financial instruments are very important to support innovative companies because we have supported the startups, for example, in Iranian with grants, but it's not enough because we've got to responsibilize the firms so that they could have more opportunities to develop their activities in innovation. From this FI Campus event, I just expect to exchange with other authority managers, and I would like to hear from other countries. For example, in my session, we will have Israel, which is going to explain how they deal with equity instruments, and that's very interesting for us because Israel is an innovative territory, and we would like La Réunion to be the French outermost innovative territory.
My colleagues will take good examples from other countries because it's always good to catch the best cases and to maybe adapt to your country. So I expect that me and my colleagues will take a lot from this event.
Financial instruments helped us a lot, even with the 2008-2009 financial crisis. Even at that time, SME competitiveness FIs helped us to recover. For 14-20, we were hit by COVID. We had a lot of guarantees, COVID guarantees for working capital that enabled us to triple the allocation for FIs in Czech Republic. So the results are there on the ground. The event brings the opportunity to meet like-minded people, the practitioners across EU, and to exchange on, I would say, off-the-record topics that we cannot consult via official communication.
For the moment, we think the financial instruments are a success for this current programming period because the level of implementation is higher than for the financial instruments in the previous programming period. We have the latest figures from the payment claims from January, and we saw that the disbursements to final recipients are reaching 81% of what was paid into the financial instruments. And this is really very encouraging, and I would like to congratulate all the stakeholders for the hard work on the ground and to encourage them to continue the speed of implementation until the end of this year.
Financial instruments can address social and economic challenges by targeting individuals which are most vulnerable. These are individuals which are at risk of poverty or socially excluded. What I like most about FICampus is that this is the fourth edition, and actually I'm impressed by the knowledge that managing authorities have accumulated so far. So over the years, the transfer of knowledge, of know-how among each other works, and probably this is also thanks to FICampus.
It feels wonderful, and the whole team is quite motivated by it, and it's a real pleasure to be here and to be awarded once again.
We are very happy that we have the experience to share our good examples with all of the audience.
These projects are done with combination of support, and in the previous programming period 14-20 it was separated into two separate operations, so it was very difficult but very rewarding when once you do it.
It's really an honor for us, but we are also very happy that you appreciate our work and our help for people. We presented 4 projects. The restaurant run by visually impaired people. The other example is an integration center for seniors. The other example is multi-branch social cooperative, helping people socially excluded. And the last cooperative brewery, employing people with disabilities.
Good example of social economy, but also good-looking projects.
We are using mostly European Social Fund combined with national budget financing instruments.
I am very proud of this, and actually I'm really happy that our team was doing such a great job. We presented actually 2 instruments. One of them was Accelerator, where we are really supporting the SMEs, those who are starting business. Another instrument is a direct loans instrument for those who are starting business, those who are operating for less than 3 years, and in case they are implementing social impact projects, they should operate for less than 5 years. And here we have a kind of advantages for social impact and for those who are Ukrainian citizens.